Hey y'all, my name is Steven Johnson, and this is my story. So let's see, to start out, I was born and raised in East Texas. I grew up in a small family. I have one older sister and two loving parents. I grew up in Hallsville, Texas, which is in the Piney Woods. And if you know anything about East Texas, then you know it's very green and it's just pine trees as far as the eye can see. Now, when I was growing up, my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and so when we would get on her nerves, she would say, "Go outside and play," and then she would lock the door. And then we were outside and we had to go play. We had to find ways to entertain ourselves. So my first childhood dream was probably to be an explorer. I loved going outside and I loved running around our neighborhoods because in East Texas, in the small town that I grew up in, when you only have 2,200 people, you kind of get to know everyone. We didn't have fences and we sure didn't have sidewalks, so nothing saying stay within these lines. We were all over the place. We were up and down in the riverbeds, crawling under logs, making tree houses. We did everything that you could imagine. So when I was younger, exploration was on my list. I always wanted to get out and to explore, to get my hands dirty, and to see what I could find that would be something new and exciting to keep me occupied. So this passion of mine to be an adventurer led me to go on many adventures. With my best friend, I traveled many summers all throughout the southern states, Alabama, Florida, through Texas, New Mexico. Oklahoma was a really fun place to go to. And I just tried to soak up as many experiences as I could. I was looking out for ways that I could learn about new things. I had an opportunity where I was able to go when I was 17 by myself to Korea, and I was able to teach at an English camp there for several months. And it was just a lovely time, and I just loved getting out and being with people. So this kind of leads me to my next goal, which was to be friends with everyone. I just really liked making friends, the more the merrier. When I was in first grade, I came down with mono or mononucleosis, which is not a fun disease to have whenever you're a kid. I spent a couple of months where I just had to stay inside and read books and kind of look outside the window and see all the kids running around on the playground and having fun and whatnot. And all I could do was just sit there and just read my books or try to entertain myself, but I wasn't allowed to go outside and play. I had some good friends though, and what they would do is they would come, they would sit down with me, and they would read the books with me, or they'd see how I was doing, they'd check up on me, and it just made me feel really included and special at that time. So I felt this desire and this urge to, I guess, make friends with other people who might be feeling down or sad, and I just wanted to make the place, I guess, a little bit happier. And finally, my last goal would be to be a healthcare professional. I'm sure when I was a kid I'd said something else, more like a doctor or a nurse or something that I had seen being in and out of the hospital, but it really hit me whenever I was around middle school age that I decided that I really wanted to go into the healthcare field. During this time, my mom had just come down with thyroid cancer, and I had spent many nights being in the hospital with her, through the hair loss, through the chemo treatments, all of it. And I just remember she had such friendly healthcare teams. They're always nice to me, looking out for me, and it wasn't about me at the time, but when you're a kid, you're just like, wow, this person's super cool, I really like them, they're helping my mom, etc. After my mom, I guess, went into remission through thyroid cancer, the cancer came back and it spread, and she developed breast cancer. And so she's doing okay. Don't worry, don't feel bad for me. She's alive and well, and she is a fighter. But let me tell you, that was some scary times for us. And just being in and out of the hospital, I really developed a sense of gratitude for healthcare professionals. And I really decided that healthcare was the place for me, that's where I wanted to go, and that's where I wanted to be. My goals right now are to continue forward. I'm going to go into the healthcare field, get my degree in kinesiology, hopefully go to PA school right here at the U. That would be fantastic. But life comes at you fast, and these small goals are still my goals today. I still want to make friends. I still want to be an adventurer. I still have so many places that I want to see. I still want to be in the healthcare field. So this is my life.